folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington in beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab behind the line. It's Booth. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Wormley. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He'll hand it off. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. Hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking right. This one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
That's caught. It's Hill. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Kirk, how important is that to get out to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. He moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Booth. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. And it's It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Caught behind the line. It's Booth. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man,
oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. At the 20. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. And they'll use the ground game here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He keeps it on the design run. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Look out, off and running. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays down. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. On the run, it's Hill. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Direct snap to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Short throw complete to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Hand off to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Huskies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. That quarterback's mistake will place the ball even closer to their own end zone. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
A situation any offense hopes never to face. Third and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake. Finding some room with the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He breaks free.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This time it's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Booth. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the toss play. Leonard heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. The running back here on a direct snap. Did not get there, and now we're just going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Short pass finds the tight end. Physical run earns the first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Wormley. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Booth. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And tackled there by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Catch made on the right side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the completion made. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Washington. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk. And it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the extra point was up and good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And now the running back's got it again. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Picked off a crucial turnover.
question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or then check him out. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Their last chance here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. They'll run it here. Look out, room to run here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. Would be 55 yards. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.